Been in here for a little bit. I didn't realize my Discord had reset my my input and output devices again.
Oh, it's amazing. I was almost falling asleep.
Well, worry not. I'm here. How are you?
Good, I'm almost falling asleep.
How's your 2 weeks been?
Sorry, you're saying that like I was doing something, but no, you just mean like it's been 2 weeks since the recording. Yeah, no, it's been fine. Like nothing's happened at all.
I see. Just work, just on that grind set.
Yeah, man, I'm on that beta grind set.
What's a beta grind set?
Um, Coming 40 hours a week. Fuck.
That's it.
That's it.
Fair enough.
Alpha grinds is salaried, and then Sigma grinds it are on wages, but they like don't come in at all. Or they come in
Mm.
and they fuck off.
Yeah, those mafia jobs, just to show up. Um,
I wouldn't know. I'm not in the mafia. Are you in the
I
mafia?
do. No, but I've watched The Sopranos. It's pretty much the same thing.
I guess. I mean, I've done neither, so I can't say really.
Mm. Um. So
Yeah.
what do you have? A particular topic or something you would like to discuss?
Not in the fucking slightest. I actually almost forgot we were having this until yesterday.
Yeah, fair.
My brain's just been doing nothing for the past 2 weeks.
Mm.
Like normally I think it's something funny, but I ain't got shit, man.
um. Well, I have a couple of things written down. Um.
Go for it.
All right. Um. First is the announcement that soon I will have something actual to talk about as I begin university. Um.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Sorry. I was trying to think at the time. I don't think next week. I think it's the week after. But now I'm second guessing myself, and it might be the week after that. I'm not sure. um, either the 4th or the 11th, one of those. Um, I start and I will finally actually have content and things occurring in my life, and not
He'll
just sit.
he'll be able to tell us about the Nissan method as well as the Toyota method.
Mm. Yes,
It's
I will be
it's
able to give you a treatise on Demon Slayer.
oh
Um,
right as well. That as well. Cool.
yes,
I'll just not fucking watch it then.
I'm
Like
I'm gonna have to watch it.
I mean it can't be that bad.
Well, it's one of those things where it's not that I've heard it's bad, it's that I have to do it.
It's
If I have to.
it's not that I've heard it's bad, it's just that I've heard from it from normies.
Yeah, that too. Um, yeah, it's just like having to do something just immediately makes me not want to do it more. Um,
Exactly.
yeah, so. But yeah, I'm simply waiting for that. Um,
Waiting and not preparing. That's
yeah, I mean, I've been doing a bit. To be perfectly frank, you're sort of right. I haven't been doing enough. I've been trying just to do like an hour a day to get back up to the level I was, but yeah, I should probably do more. Um,
that's just the story of life, isn't it?
so yeah, I lost my
Virginity?
no I
Good.
lost
Keep
my
that safe.
I lost my gacha account.
Oh right, yes,
Um,
I remember hearing about this.
yeah, I was running. I have a. I sacrificed a Google Play account. And gave it to the Nips so I could play games on the Japanese server, Japanese games. Um, I was actually finally able to play Fate Grand Order, and it fucking sucks. Um,
Amazing. How
but
far did you get?
uh, I I don't know. All I know is that I after I closed it, I never opened it again. So I don't know, maybe an hour or two. I really did try.
I mean,
I
the
probably
question is basically just like, did you get far enough to get your like starter rolls, and like, what did you pull?
Oh yeah, I pulled a what's the girl potato like? Um,
Okay, Mash doesn't count
why doesn't she count?
because she's like the starter character. That's not basically.
Oh
So there's like Mash, but then you also do like the generic rolling for character things.
yeah, yeah.
And
Um,
if I remember rightly, for like the first like 10 roll that you can do, you're basically guaranteed some kind of 5 star.
yeah. I think I did. I think it was if I'm remembering. See, I don't know the names. I've never watched Fate, so I'm pretty sure it was just a sort of a white or blonde haired lolly. Um,
Well, there's a lot of
I don't know who
those.
that was.
There's actually like upwards of 3 of those.
She had like I think she had like a purple jacket, I think. Um, God, I don't know.
That actually, it might be, that's either like nursery rhyme Elizabeth Bathory or fucking Ilya.
I have no idea. Um, all I know is that the gameplay fucking sucked. And for a gacha game, I mean, like, you know, for
Fate Grand Order is raking in billions, doing what Adventure Quest did a decade ago.
Oh, Adventure Quest. Now that was a game.
Uh,
um, but yeah, so I was playing on BlueStacks 4, and an update happened that meant that BlueStacks 4 could no longer run the game. And I had linked it to my Google Play account. So by this I mean Princess Connect.
mm.
I linked it to my Google Play account, but that well I'll get onto that. But I basically initially I couldn't sign in with it. But I'd gotten so used to logging in on my Japanese account, I was like, well, fuck. You know, I'm a slave to gacha. Shit. Okay, fine. I'll start a new account on BlueStacks 5. Um, so I started a new account, but because I'd already been playing on my old account for a few months, I knew how to get. I knew how to maximize the amount of free currency you could get. And I also knew that new there's a new player gacha you get where so in Princess Connect, at least on the Japanese version, you don't get like one free 10 pull, you get like 17 free 10 pulls. And you also have a 3-day gacha that has double max rarity odds. And also allows limited characters. So there's a bunch of characters in the game that only come up that are basically very OP and they only come up once a year or once every 6 months. But if you have a new account, you can get those characters in those 3 days. And of course, nobody knows unless you've done a lot of research. You don't know that when you start playing it. Um, but I knew that, so basically, I was able to pull every single OP character I had on my old account, plus the vast majority of these OP characters. I was trying to say an example to Fox in Genshin channel. And so to use Genshin, it's like, imagine making a new account and pulling every single max rarity apart from, I don't know, Deluxe, in 3 days without spending a penny. It was essentially what I was able to do. And so
I understand what you mean, but I'd also, given the analogy, I'd say, is there a problem with going wide instead of tall?
for one of the PvP modes, yes.
Where like it's cool that you've pulled like all these rare characters, but you don't have like the duplicates that you might need depending on the game.
Yeah, no, like definitely. But see, this is the thing. There's also double 3-star odds. So in aggregate, in just terms of number of characters, I'm only down. I think I only have 2 fewer characters than I did then. Because when I was pulling those characters, it was the standard 3% odds, and on this one it was 6% odds, and you're able to earn enough free currency for like 50 temples. So that's a lot of characters. And with the free temples you get, you're already pretty much going to get every, 1-star and 2-star. It's only really the 3 stars that like elude you. So but you're right in that, when you have a very strong overall team and you pick up 3 new girls, you have the resources to level them up very quickly. Whereas because I was starting again, I now have a far wider pool of characters I need to level up, and it was quite easy when I only had 1 or 2 OP characters. But yeah, now I have like 6 OP characters, so it's a lot harder to get them all leveled up, if that makes sense. But
It kind of does. Also, in a slightly unrelated topic, I've posted 3 pictures in the podcast channel. Do any of them ring a bell? Because I got curious, so I looked through like who are the starting characters at the moment.
No, I would say most like the middle one, but not really. I'm sure she was wearing purple.
I see. Okay,
But
that's good then.
But yeah, she had like white hair. I'm pretty sure white, like yeah, white or blonde hair. But yeah, I was able to get yeah, so tons of characters, and these characters are like so OP that in like PvP form, I can beat teams that are like 60% higher leveled than me. They're like insanely OP characters. And then I checked a sort of a translation log, and I've now found that I think there is a way I can recover my account. But now I've like committed. Now it's like, if I wanted these girls I have, I've already used up my free gems on worse, gacha. So I'm probably going to have to spend a lot of money or grind a hell of a lot of time. And that gacha isn't going to occur for another 4.5 months. So, or I can just level up this account, probably get it up to there in like 6 weeks. Or well, maybe more like 10 weeks. I can get back to where I was with a far stronger roster. So now I think there's a way I can recover my account, but I don't want to anymore.
And before this turns into like, what's it called? You just play both.
I can't. Well, I mean, no, I don't think. To play both, I would have to sign out I'd have to have 2 different Google Play accounts, 2 different Japanese Google Play accounts, and have to hot switch them like 2 times a day, and I'm not that desperate. Because it is. It's only like log in, because Princess Connect's an auto battler. You know, it's not like Genshin where you actually have to play. It's a lot more about planning what you want to do, and then, you know,
Playing something else.
yeah, like you can do it in, you know, if you're really optimized, you can do it in like 10, 15 minutes. You know, just loading up the mission, grinding those with skip tickets, so you know you don't even have to play them, just skips through them. So yeah, the only limitation is just the amount of stamina, you know, that you get per day. So yeah, it's going to take a couple months to get all the way back up, but yeah, I have a lot of great characters now. And
Maybe
again, I have
maybe the gacha
all.
system just like knew that you lost your account. And like we're gonna keep him cooked in somehow.
Yeah, pretty probably. It's fucking worked. Because like losing a several-month-old account is a good way to fucking stop me playing, and yet I'm probably more active than I was before, so it's fucking worked. But yeah, it's been it for that. Um, Cookie Clicker. I've been playing Cookie Clicker.
Few people have been
Um,
playing Cookie Clicker actually.
yeah, what
I'm not
JTH,
I'm not
Pala.
a few other people on other servers I know. Surprisingly,
Okay.
I haven't been playing Cookie Clicker.
Hmm. Why not? Any
Um,
specific reason?
honestly, I'm sitting there thinking like, what's the fuck's the point?
Fair enough.
Moon, the man with 12,000 hours in fucking Clicker Heroes, sitting there asking, what's the fucking point of idle games?
Mate, I will die on a hill for a bunch of games. Cookie Clicker ain't one of them. Like, yeah, you know, that's fair enough. Um, yeah, I mean, when I saw it was on Steam, I was like, who the fuck would play Cookie Clicker? And then I went back on Steam like a week later,
I'm just
and
imagining the one like SpongeBob scene, you know, like who wants a fucking Krabby Patty at 3 a.m.
um, but yeah, so and I went on and I saw that on my Steam wallet, I had like £4. It's like, well, there's nothing else. Sure, I'll buy. You know, fuck, I'll get Cookie Clicker, and it's now been open for like 2.5 weeks. Um,
That's how it
yeah,
fucking happens.
yeah, I like watching the funny number go up. That's it. Um,
It is nice, but there is eventually a point where you know, like humans just aren't built to comprehend, 7.3 times 10 to the 54.
yeah, I'm on 16.718 tridecillion cookies. Tridecillion. Um,
I don't know what the fuck that means. Can you put that in the scientific notation?
16.7 times 10 to the power 1326 to the power of 41.
Oh, ugh.
I think, sorry, that's off the top of my head, so sorry if anyone's pushing this and I've got that wrong. But yeah,
No, I mean, there should be like a button in the settings that changes the number to scientific notations.
oh, options.
Otherwise, it's a really shit idle game.
Oh, yeah, there is 1.71 to the power 43. Sorry, I was only two off. I was only two off.
Were you actually too off, or have you just gained that much in the time between it?
No, no, I'm at the point now where, I mean, where Cookie Clicker falls in like sort of other newer idle games is that there's not a ton of like
It
high level content, you know, and you can burn through it quite quickly. Like right now, the only reason I have it open, there's like 3 upgrades with insanely high numbers that I don't have. Like that's it. I've got pretty much everything else. So
Yeah, I
um,
guess that's the other thing that I've been surprised by is everyone's been playing Cookie Clicker, but they seem to have all reached end game,
yeah,
which
yeah.
it's very strange to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I back in my day, um, Cookie Clicker went to about the put it this way, the highest like cookie creation method you had was prisms. So
Yes,
so so
yes.
the things beyond that didn't exist.
Yeah, there are now 4 things beyond that.
And put it this way, I played the game for fucking months and I didn't reach end game.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely gotten easier. And I think there's just more. I know. So, like for example, even though I've definitely played Cookie Clicker, periods when when I was like 13, um, or when I was, just in the past, really. Um, I didn't know until like I looked up a guide because I saw that there were Steam guides that you could string Gordon cookies together. Um, so you could have like the times 7, and then if you got the plus 6,000% because of 600 grandmas, and then if you can pull the times 777 click one.
I will say though, the one thing the game does fantastically is esoteric bullshit.
Yeah, yeah, but sorry. So my point was just that if you string all them together, then you can like skip. Then your effective production is now in like the hundreds of thousands. You're making like several months progress of cookies at that level in like 30 seconds. Um, and like things like that. And of course now there's higher level upgrades with higher level optimizations. So yeah, it's pretty much like I haven't completed it because now it's like um I'm gonna have to just wait a lot and slowly gain up. I've sort of finished the very quick gaining of cookies, but yeah, this is it. This is my life now. But it's pretty much done. You know, I've got like 95% of Ascension upgrades already.
Very nicely done. I'm not gonna play Cookie Clicker. I've done my time.
Yeah. um. Okay. Yeah. That.
I do want to play more of Clicker Heroes 2 though. That's my fucking problem. Because
Isn't that?
it's very interestingly done. That's all I can really say for it. The issue I have is that it seems like every fucking time it crashes and it like wipes my progress and it's like, oh, okay, I just pissed away like 500 hours for fucking nothing.
Yeah.
I don't want to start again because retreading ground isn't going to get me, like even if playthrough stacked,
Mm.
it's incredibly inefficient when you're trying to get fucking exponential achievements.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Like, it doesn't matter if I killed, well, if I look at the achievements, like, killed 10,000 monsters the next match, the first playthrough, and then killed 10,000 monsters the second playthrough.
Next, the
I
next achievement's going
it,
to be 400,000.
well, yeah, I was gonna say 100,000, but yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what I'm doing. I,
But he sounded really like a fucking drug addict there. So as you told, I don't know what I'm doing, man.
uh,
Um.
how long you been in this? Long time, man. Long time.
Selling yourself for auto clickers. Um. Shit.
I want sucked a dick for an auto clicker.
That's when you know you've hit rock bottom. Uh,
I was
uh,
under the table while he was on top of the table clicking with my mouse.
I picked up a game that was really cheap.
Is it your
I picked
mum?
up a Motorsport Manager.
It sounds like a manager game.
It is. You have a world sense of intuition. It is where you manage a race team. It kind of fits in sort of a nice niche of it's a lot easier to get than like Football Manager. But there's still enough to do. But I'll be honest, I mainly picked it up because it was like £6 for all the DLC with it, and yeah, Cards Cove Room. I've only put a few hours into it, but it's all right.
Did you bring the like Newcastle automotive industry into like the world stage?
No, because it's. I mean, actually, I could. I was thinking about making like a Bico team, so that's normally what I do. But yeah, I sort of opened it. And I realized I'd have to design logos and import them and shit. And
Dude, just like put Pogmans everywhere.
yeah, good idea. I know you can design your own sponsorships. Um, so yeah, we could have like Pogman sponsorships with just the face on on the car. But yeah, it does have Steam Workshop support, which is pretty cool. Most manager games don't because they get cease and desist because everyone for like an unlicensed game like this, um, everyone just immediately mods the actual licenses. So like there's not an official deal with Formula One. So if you click on the mod like the workshop, all of the top ones are Formula One. Bringing in like Red Bull and Mercedes and shit. So yeah, Football Manager has went through a lot of DMCA's on these fan sites, but seems like you can do it with Motorsport Manager. Um, but yeah, it's pretty good, I guess. It's all right. Um, I haven't played it for that long. I actually just got it last night, so um,
Very, very
wow.
nice.
Okay, so I've only got two more things to talk about.
That's
Um,
still two more things than I do.
so the first one is just it's not really like a topic per se, but I was talking with Sleepy, and I don't know how it came up, but it made me realize how much I loved a certain series that
Is
I
it
just kind of forgotten about.
is it The Sopranos?
No, it's not The Sopranos. This is a damn good series though. Go watch it. But man, I fucking loved Game of Thrones so much. Um, and it was that realization of, oh yeah, since it ended, I just haven't thought about it in years.
Where did we?
So
Because it when did it finish? 2019? Was
yeah,
that the last one? Fuck.
yeah. Um,
Game of Thrones finishes and the world gets thrown into a fucking pandemic.
uh, but yeah, it's something that I think I said to him, it was like realizing that it was my like soy jack face, um, of like that sort of like nerd thing that you really like. It was that for me. Um, I not only obviously watched it, but I had I'd read all the books.
Same.
I had the sorry.
Same.
Okay, Pog, right. Um, I had the Duncan Egg prequel books. I had the Duncan Egg prequel graphic novels.
You're gonna have to
Um,
explain what Duncan Egg is.
Duncan Egg is a set of stories that take place 100 years before Game of Thrones, between Dunk the Tall, who was an ancestor of Brienne of Tarth, um, and he goes around with a guy called Egg, who was actually Prince Aegon Targaryen at the time. and he later becomes King Aegon the Second, I think. No, King Aegon the Fourth.
I don't fucking know. One of them.
And put
One of them blonde haired cunts.
yeah, yeah. And I had the Fire and Blood book, and I had the Tales of, so like the World of Ice and Fire world book, and I had the map book as well. For the
I'm
licensed
noticing that you're
maps.
talking about a lot of this in past tense.
Uh, well, no, sorry, yeah, I technically still have. I think Game of Thrones has just been so dead to me that yeah, I haven't really thought about them.
Uh, oh no, that's why I was like, is this what's leading up to? You like lost it all in a fucking fire or some shit?
No, no. I think my brother has some of them, but no, I think if I go next door, I, they should be in a box somewhere. Um, but yeah. So my point being, I fucking love A Song of Ice and Fire so fucking much, and
Bro, same.
oh, okay, shit. I had no idea that you had liked it and read it, because I'm not gonna lie, I was an absolute cunt and I just fucking talked Sleepy's ear off on Game of Thrones theories for like an hour when it came up. Um, shit.
It was one of those things where, because it had been, I think I came in at around when season 3 had finished or something like
Mm,
that. Because I remember it's like, okay, I gotta figure out what the fuck's the deal with all this shit,
yeah.
and like, oh, I could probably watch it with my dad.
Mm,
So we kind of, started watching it, and um, yeah, it very much became a family activity at the time, and it was actually my stepmom that got the books, and I basically borrowed them off her.
yeah.
So like she'd read one, and then I'd read one, and because I was doing fuck all at the time, I was finishing them in a matter of days.
Yeah. Same.
But yeah, I mean, I really did like it, and I enjoyed the TV series right
Yeah,
up
same.
until I think we talked about this when I said I don't really have that much of a problem with the final season because I feel it
Mm,
had been ruined like a couple of seasons before then,
yeah, yeah.
where it's very much where the point where it's like the books ended and things started continuing, and you could see how like the show writers and producers were very much kind of influenced by the audience.
Yeah, like
And
Clegane Ball and stuff. Yeah.
oh, that and like just plot armor really,
Yeah.
because that was very much the thing that I enjoyed about um the books and the first season is there are rules to this world, and if you don't abide to those rules, you're going to fucking die.
Yeah. Oh man, like so I will say that I so I my first experience of Game of Thrones was kind of weird in that I wanted to watch it because when I was like 12. It was like when season 2 had finished. So I don't know what year that was, but
I think it was 2011.
2011. So I wanted to watch it then. But my mother wouldn't let me because I was 11 years old. Um, and I had an 8 gig memory stick that my brother asked to borrow because my mother wanted the new series of Game of Thrones. And so he borrowed it to download Game of Thrones and give it to her, like put it on her computer, and then gave me the stick back, and he hadn't deleted it. He said to my mother he was going to delete it, but he hadn't. So my first experience with Game of Thrones was watching season 2 of Game of Thrones, um, which I watched like several times, even though I didn't understand it, really. but I just watched it a bunch of times and I really loved it. And then my brother got the books, and my mother's opinion sort of changed, and that she still didn't want me to watch the TV show. But hell, if
I don't want you to watch it because it's too violent, but you can read about some fucking Northman getting pissed in a bar talking about Cunny.
well, yeah, it was. I think it was pretty much like she didn't care what I did as long, if I was reading it, I
Because
could have read
I'll be honest,
anything.
for all the disgust, my first interaction with the word Cunny was fucking Game of Thrones.
Amazing. I don't even remember that.
It is. I
Uh,
distinctly remember someone somewhere saying to Arya, "I'm gonna fuck you right in the cunny."
uh, based. Um, but yeah, so I read it all. And then
There stopped
yeah,
being books.
yeah. I mean, yeah, there stopped being books, and again, my mother then allowed me to watch the TV series because I'd read the books, so she thought it was all right now. Even though she never read the books, she didn't really care. But
And
yeah,
by the time that happened, you were 12. You were a man now.
yeah, yeah, about there. So, yeah, but so yeah, my the first time I watched Game of Thrones, I had no idea about like Ned Stark and shit. I didn't know. I started watching it when Joffrey's name day feast. Um, but yeah, and I think the way I've always thought of it was like my brother loved Lord of the Rings, right? That was always his sort of nerd thing.
Bro,
For me,
same.
for me, it was Game of Thrones. That was the first sort of big fantasy series I got really into of my own, and yeah, I learned all the history and all that, and would just read anything and just look over the maps for hours and make my own maps and shit. Like, yeah, like real. Oh no, I'm not going out to play with friends. I'm gonna look at maps moment, but shit, I did. I fucking loved it, and it's like, oh shit, I haven't thought about it in like 2 years because the fucking show.
Because the fat
Uh,
man hasn't
yeah, I know.
fucking written anything.
Dude, I'm sure somewhere I still have the because when my brother got the books, Dance with Dragons had only been out for like a year. So I'm sure I had like the expected release of The Winds of Winter being like 2015. Like the back of it. Um, that was a fucking lie. But yeah, it's a great fucking world. And it was all just coming back to me, like talking about it with Sleepy. It was all like, yeah, all these theories and shit, and just how much content there fucking was, and how they condensed A Feast for Crows and A Dance with Dragons to one fucking season.
I kind of everything. I admit everything is kind of hazy at the moment.
Mm. Yeah, it did come back to me, or begin coming back to me over like an hour or two conversation, and then it was just like, fuck, I need to watch Game of Thrones again. And now it's like, fuck, I need to read Game of Thrones again. Like shit.
The,
Um,
the point is, God, I wish I was Tommen.
why? Because you have a cat and Marjorie?
No, because I get married at age 10 to a woman slightly older than me and she rapes me.
Then you jump out a tower.
Fucking worth it. just
um,
just give me
but
that,
yeah.
yeah, that Marjorie armpit smell, just
Oh my,
nice.
what they did to fucking Marjorie. Like, I must say, now I'm sort of straying from original opinion, considering for the past few days all I've been watching are now Game of Thrones YouTube. So, at the risk of legit just parroting what
Well,
a person said.
I can guarantee our audience hasn't watched any of these videos either.
Yeah, what
Wait,
they
what
did
the
to fucking.
fuck?
Sorry.
I just noticed the Genshin channel now has a thread called Genshin Art Dump. Because
Oh yeah.
apparently fan art's getting in the fucking way of Genshin talk.
I've muted Genshin, but I have the art dump unmuted.
I haven't. Well, I didn't even know it was there. So how to get to? Oh, I'm gonna join this channel. There we go. Wait. There we go. No, where's all the Barbara fan art at? I'm sorry, I've distracted us now. Go on. What were you gonna say about Marjorie Tyrell?
Yeah, just that they had this whole plot for her with the fact that she was lying to the Sparrow about being um so religiously committed, and she gave the rose to Elena, and then she just fucking blows up. She gets fucking Akbar'd, with no resolution to the arc. Um, but Stannis gets no resolution, and
Are
like
we talking about the show or the books at this point?
the show.
Okay.
Yeah, like I mean the only thing I can't. Sorry, I'm getting muddled. Um, so with all the decisions in the show in the final season, I think that if Gurm wrote them and built them up enough, they could make sense. Like Bran becoming the king, but it would actually be like an authoritarian police state, like Blood Ravens and shit like that. Um, I can get the only thing I can't really see is, at least off the top of my head, is fucking Arya killing the Night King. Sorry, spoilers, I guess if you.
It's been 2 years. They had their
Yeah.
chance.
But yeah, it's like Arya killing the Night King, apart from
That she was
not
very
John.
much the part where I'm kind of like, yeah, this plot armor shit's getting a bit
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Well, yeah, like the iconic moments of Game of Thrones to me. Actually, no. What would you say they are to you first? When you think of like what's the most iconic shit in Game of Thrones?
I mean,
The books or the show?
I mean, the most iconic is probably the Battle of the Blackwater. If you're asking me what my favorite is, I don't fucking know. I mean, it's a whole just Tywin. I fucking love Tywin.
Toast! Oh my fucking god! Yes, yes. Listen. I fucking hate the stan culture, but I stan Tywin.
Charles Dance
Absolutely,
did an excellent fucking job.
100%. Yes. Hold on. I have to type the handshake emoji. Yes. Um. I mean, that's the thing. The casting is so fucking good for like so many characters. Like Varys, I think is amazing actor. I think honestly, I think Tyrion, great actor. Um, what's the cunt called?
They picked the perfect actor for Ned.
Yeah, because he dies.
Get it! Oh, oh!
Yeah, fucking Robert Baratheon. Uh,
I think that's one of the best things to come out of like the Legacies, just Rob posting.
it's so fucking good.
It makes no sense to me, and that's why I love it.
She's got big fat dick. Oh, but yeah, sorry. So much great casting, for the show, and they fuck it up at the end. It was so shit. But in terms of iconic moments, I would say for me, like the three big ones, are pretty much correspond with season 1, 2, and 3, which is Ned dying, um, the Battle of the Blackwater, and then the Red Wedding, of course. Um, So I remember reading The Red Wedding for the first time.
I remember
Fuck.
frequently humming the Rains of Castamere.
Yeah, it's a banging tune. I mean, I wish I could carry a fucking tune, but it is like, um, yeah, man, it's just gods. Oh, what's the Bobby B quote? Gods, I was good then. Like, yeah, it was good.
Bobby P.
That's what he's called. That's the meme name for him. Yeah, Bobby B.
There's a fucking Essex rapper if I've ever heard of one.
I'm just putting in Bobby B
Um, uh,
images.
I'm just posting Cunny to be honest.
Um, BB.
What the fuck?
Well,
Oh no, I'm looking at the. Thank God for the server that we have, because I'm just looking at one of the images like, oh, this is 20 megabytes. Because it's a 6,400 by 5,300 PNG. Fucking hell.
that is a lot of Barbara. Holy shit. That is a lot.
The thing is, this isn't entirely something I just casually go out and look for.
Mm.
It's very much one of those things. The joys of like following a ton of artists is rather than getting a machine to like an algorithm to try and just figure out what to recommend you and me never fucking trusting it is if you find something you love. The example here probably being like Suomi. You're gonna start
Yeah.
following a lot of artists that like to draw characters like Suomi. So when
Mm.
Genshin Impact rolled around, I was already pretty much following every artist that was gonna draw Barbara.
Yeah, fair enough.
And
Yeah.
it's been great. Although
Mm.
it's kind of tapered off now, so
I know I've said it before, but to me, I feel like what a lot of people think about Fate, as in like, oh, I don't like Fate, but I like the Dojins and the shit. To me, Genshin kind of fills that where, I'm not like that into the game, but fuck, I like the girls. Or at least a decent amount of them. Fuck, the art is good, you know.
yeah, that clout chasing artist game is just
Yeah. Ooh, that's a nice one. Actually,
But
I mean, there's a lot
welcome
of nice
to the
ones.
podcast where we like talk about looking at Cunny. Um, fuck that Game of Thrones. Just yeah, love Tywin.
Yeah.
Got a
Tywin
lot of respect for the man.
died on the shitter as well.
Yep,
Shitting on company time.
that's how I want to go out. Shitting in a bucket
what,
in the tallest building in the country.
with a whore in your bed. um, getting shot by a dwarf. But yeah, Game of Thrones is fucking pog. Oh yeah, I also rewatched it as well. I rewatched and yeah, fuck, it's really good. Like, if you just stop watching after, I mean, it does start to decline at season 5, but like, if you just don't watch after season 6, it's still a great fucking experience.
I think if you give up right when Oberyn dies, I think it's Oberyn that's his name.
Yeah.
The yeah, yeah, that one. Like if you stop at the end of that season, you're good.
I that's like the popular opinion, but honestly, I would say season 6 is a bunch of great moments in it. I mean, and by that I mean that even though the season itself is not great, the
Oh,
fucking
that reminds me. The reason I say
oh,
like finishing at the end of that one because the thing that kind of pissed me off, and to be honest, they actually kind of fixed it at the same time in the last season was Jamie still being a pussy whipped bitch.
Oh, my boy Jamie. Oh,
Because
I mean,
I think the reason I love Tywin and kind of like after he dies is there's sort of this race to be the next Tywin,
yeah.
and you got three kids and three very different perspectives on it in a way.
Mm,
Like
yeah.
you've obviously got Tyrion, who is the most like qualified as
Yeah.
far as like leading a house.
Yeah, I would say initially on personality, Tyrion is the most like Tywin.
And then you have Cersei,
Yeah.
who isn't, but likes to think she is.
Yeah, she's got the ruthlessness, but she's just a dumb bitch.
She
a
is a
dumb
dumb
petty bitch.
she is a dumb
Like,
bitch, and it's what I loved about it is
yeah.
like reading the books as well. And you get her like inner monologue, and she thinks, "Oh, everyone underestimates me because I'm a woman." It's like, no, we appropriately estimate you. You're just fucking incompetent.
I mean, the thing on that. Sorry to jump in, but the thing on that is that sort of one of the things I do like about the show is that Cersei in the books isn't began. Sorry, she doesn't begin to be humanized until book 4. She's only a not a periphery character, but she's only a character you see in other people's POVs until A Feast for Crows. And then you get the POV chapters and you start seeing like, the prophecy and stuff and the reason she is like she is. But there's a great scene in season 1 where she's talking with Robert and they both hate each other, but they have like a very frank conversation. That's kind of begins to sort of humanize her in that way early, which I think is good. But yeah, sorry, continue.
I don't really like humanizing her, and it's for the same reason of fucking what's her name, Ned's wife.
Catalan.
Yeah, where a lot of their rationale is just I'm a mother, so I
Yeah.
get the right to act irrationally. It's like, no, that doesn't save you from being killed. Like I said,
Well,
there's rules to this world, and you know, being irrational because you're a mother doesn't save you from that.
no, but that's what I mean by humanizing. I don't mean humanizing makes them sympathetic. I mean humanizing. It's sort of that the thing I like about Game of Thrones is the characters pretty much always act in a reasonable way, according to their motivations. Like they act, yeah, they act according to their motivations.
Mm.
And but the humanizing is that you actually begin to see Cersei's motivations because you only see her when she's threatening other people or playing a game with other people, and it's not until book 4 that you really see who she is, and she is a dumb bitch. That's what she is. But that you really begin to see that, in my view, at least.
Yeah. Anyway, and then you've got fucking Jamie,
Mm.
who, and it's the most interesting one is after he's had like basically everything else that was his being stripped from him, turns out he makes a pretty good Tywin.
Well, do you mean like when he goes to Riverrun and shit?
Yeah, when he starts realizing, hey,
Mm.
I can actually like use my words and negotiate,
Yeah.
and I don't
Yeah,
need to be like someone's overglorified fucking bodyguard.
but I don't think that makes him Tywin per se.
I think it's the
Like,
start of something is where I'm going there.
yeah, but yeah, because he definitely has to redefine himself. But it's kind of like yeah, they all have the little bits. Like Tyrion has the intelligence, Cersei has the ruthlessness, and Jamie begins to have the pragmatism um, of Tywin. But
I,
none of them have
I
what
will, I
makes
will,
Tywin Tywin.
I will give you your baby by fucking trebuchet.
Yeah, but yeah, fuck, it was good.
Fucking brilliant.
Oh, it was. Um, well, the Hound. I love the actor who played the Hound as well.
Uh, it was pretty jarring at first because I was just so used to him being the guy from Hot Fuzz.
Yeah. Yarp!
Yarp.
um, but yeah, sorry. I'm just thinking about when he's at the like the bar, not the bar, like the ale house, and he got the Lannister soldiers, and he just looks at Arya, and he just goes, she's all right, but I've had better. Because yeah, I know what you mean, cunt.
Honey.
Yeah, and immediately leads into the chicken conversation. I swear, if you say any more words, I'm gonna have to eat every fucking chicken.
I can tell what part you've recently watched.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the thing. I've by watching it, I've remembered a lot of the books, but nah, I just want to. Oh shit, new Mandalore. Let me open that in a tab.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
I posted my emote before the last image loaded. So then it was like emote in between two images. So there we go. I'm done now.
um, but shit, I've totally forgot what I was saying.
New Mandalore video.
Yeah, no, but that I was saying something else, and oh yeah, so just that. Yeah, I sort of now am remembering the stuff from the books, but it's like fuck, I've just got to read them again. Also, Mr. Beast want to get out of my fucking YouTube recommended. My God.
That's what you get for watching a Mr. Beast video that one time.
Yeah, don't do it, lads. Do not do it.
You got to do the Gigabrain strategy like me and don't actually watch Mr. Beast videos. Just go inside when your nephews are like watching whatever garbage they fucking watch and just find out about Mr. Beast that way. And just like the scale of fucking Fortnite.
What do you mean?
Just all the shit that isn't like. Remember when like Fortnite Battle Royale was the spin-off of Fortnite itself,
Yeah.
and now there's just so much fucking shit like attached to that bit. It's crazy.
I did not know this.
Oh, it's one of the things I learned from just watching them, just like all like the custom games content where it, it's present in every game, but when you start getting to like shoehorning other shit into another game, like if you've ever tried to play like Halo 3 multiplayer on a custom map where the goal isn't like team deathmatch or something, but it's just like city RP, like you pretend you're living somewhere.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, just like that, but it's Fortnite now, and yeah, given that example, it's not like it's that foreign of a concept, but it's just weird to see still. It's a good time. That's my contribution to this podcast. Just I watched Fortnite once. I did not see the Victory Royale.
Damn, how far did you get? Oh no, sorry, you said you watched it, not play it.
Yeah, no. I'm watching kids play it. They suck.
Oh yeah, one other thing. This is the last thing I've got. Fucking Beaker Awards.
Yes, I don't know why you're bringing this up. You're not organizing it.
No, I'm not. Yes, first one I'm not. What?
Oh, the last Bob image she posted.
Oh. Honestly, dude, fuck. There's so much great fucking Bobby B posting you need to look at.
Uh, fucking hell. Yeah, Beaker Awards. I look forward to it.
Yeah, this is it. Like, I don't have an overarching plot, but it's just like, yeah, Pico Awards will
Uh,
be happening.
I mean, I'm honestly, I'm just looking forward to participating in another Beaker Awards where I'm not sworn to put Manlet in all fields. Because, put it this way, I wasn't a fan of doing that. Like in the beginning, I thought Manlet 2020 was shit.
Yeah,
Then I got a Manlet 2020 shirt, and it's like, okay, I should probably like stick to this. And I hated it because I still wanted to express my actual opinions, but nope, Manlet in all fields.
hmm.
And then no one else does it.
Yeah,
It's
everyone hasn't forgotten about it.
it was the ultimate fucking betrayal, and so I felt cheated that I had wasted my vote on a meme that no one else wanted. Apparently, I even Manlet didn't put Manlet in all fields.
Nah.
So
Sorry, just the tone of disgust there.
it is. I am disgusted. I am a man of my word, and everyone else has lied and cheated.
Yeah, you're a man of your word, and no one gave a shit about your word. Just wanted to
Your
vote.
fucking honor. There's some Game of Thrones shit, probably.
uh,
Man
um,
bitching about honor. Probably somewhere in there.
yeah, there's
Oh
probably a
right,
few
yeah,
episodes on.
literally like the Bronn fight.
Yeah, he had honor. No, I didn't fight with
Uh,
honor. He did.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, you have no honor. No, but he did. I guess that's one of the better things, like from the show is just like the Tyrion Bronn dynamic.
Oh yeah, the Tyrion Bronn and then the Bronn Jamie one's pretty alright. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah. So, oh, yeah, I didn't say this, but I think what you were saying with the Oberyn Martell being the cutoff, I think that's the conservative point of view. Um, that's fair enough. That's just like that's like prime Game of Thrones, the season 1 through season 4. But I think season 5 and season or mainly season 6 had enough decent moments, like John killing, executing Alyssa, and Ollie, um, and then the whole fucking like the blowing up of the Sept of Baelor. It's much as in like plot terms, it's like literally just let's just kill off 20 characters who don't matter anymore, so we don't have to follow them. In terms of actual like cinematography and the fucking music, it's pog as fuck, man. It's
That's
fucking great.
fucking what's his name?
Who are you thinking of?
I don't want to say because I know I should be able to fucking get it. It starts with a B. Fucking. Ugh.
Wait, do you mean a character or an actor?
The character. Well, family. The bastard kid of the flayed men.
Oh, Ramsay Bolton.
Bolton! There we go. Loves him.
Oh, he's great.
Prime
Yeah,
fucking cunt material.
yeah. I was even though it's not officially confirmed in the books, even though it's just a cunt thing to do, man. When he's just wiggling the fucking sausage about in front of Theon, um, yeah, got yeah, great performance. Theon's actor actually. See, shit, I forgot about. Forgot to say Theon for great actors, like great casters. Great casting. He's the brother of a British singer called Lily Allen.
Yes, I'm
Oh,
very
have we talked
familiar.
about this?
No, but I think we've talked about this thing where it's like things you didn't know about.
Sorry, sorry, yeah.
And
My
yeah,
bad.
um,
Yeah, we asked the song. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. The song, it actually is his name as well in the song, isn't it?
yeah, it's
Uh,
Alfie. Yeah, the
yeah,
song's called Alfie.
Alfie Allen. Yeah, that song was such a fucking trip back in the day too.
Yeah, and she has since said that like she did it when she was like 20. She's basically just said it was a really good thing to do. I don't do it I don't perform it anymore. It's like, I did it about my 17-year-old brother who just smoked weed every day.
I mean, if there was
Jerked
ever
off.
to be fair, if there was ever a fucking wake up call.
Yeah, and now like lads legit like great fucking performance and whatever. And it's been in quite a bit of other stuff as well.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, the last thing I think I've seen him in like two or three other things since then, and the one
yeah.
that's sticking out to me is John Wick.
Oh yes, I thought yeah. It was fucking great.
It was a very jarring thing when like you see him there. It's like, wait, this kid's supposed to be fucking Russian?
Yeah, it's like like Neo from the Matrix is trying to kill Theon. What the fuck? Um, no, but yeah. Does he speak Russian in the film?
Um, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm in no way qualified to say if he did it well.
Yeah. Good point, actually. Yeah, I'll stop this line of inquiry. um, but,
God, his sister's hot though.
hold on. All right, I have to
In
say
that
this
sort
Lily
of
Allen.
trashy English sort of way.
Yeah, trust me, I can judge that very well. Let's see. Let's see if I agree. Images.
It's gonna be hard to find ones from back when she was
I was gonna
relevant.
say, yeah, these are like recent images. Um, but I get what you mean. Yeah, yeah,
I mean, I will say probably biased in the sense like, you know, here's a girl on the TV screen when you're like barely going through puberty. Like
yeah.
anything works.
Yeah, fair point. Fair point. Um, well, all right. I am officially out of content now.
Wait, well, no,
So,
we were still talking. What were we?
oh,
Beaker
my
Awards.
bad. My bad.
Yeah,
Pico Awards.
we got sidetracked back into
Sorry, yeah,
Game
no.
of
I
Thrones.
thought we stopped talking about it. We just decided, fuck it, we'll just talk about Game of Thrones again. My bad.
Oh, I
I
mean,
didn't
fuck. I
realize
mean, if we're
that.
going for it, do we want to keep talking about John Wick? Because I actually watched all of them fairly recently.
Same, actually.
Oh, nice.
Um, well, fairly recently is in this calendar year, I guess. But
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
I mean, it was one of those ones because I've been watching a lot of. I watched a lot of movies recently with the lady friend.
yep.
So, but it's you know kind of sort of been just a matter of going through all those things that have been on my shit to do list for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Wick was among them. Um,
Sorry. Oh
what?
fuck me. My brain's fried. Um, you said the funny word. My bad.
What's the funny word?
I don't want to say it. I don't want to expose myself for how much to get out of my head it is, but um
I'm concerned now because I don't know what I said.
well I'll just type it.
Is it shit?
Um no. That's it. That's it. Like, that's all I laughed at, yeah. Like
I don't even remember saying it. Oh,
oh fuck me.
but
Like
yes, watch John Wick.
the first one's good, second one's decent, third one's shit. In my opinion. Um
um, yeah. I mean, I think the problem with it is a problem that because I'm along with John Wick. What I've been watching is a lot of like the basically horror movies.
Yeah. We were talking about it last.
Yeah, and yeah, it follows very much with that trend of just like um the longer something gets dragged on, the more of like the mystery they have to reveal, and it just becomes kind of shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
like the story. So sorry.
Yeah, it's just it gets a bit sort of like the first one was nice, where it's like, yep, we use these coins, and then there's like hitmans, but then as everything like starts getting ramped up, and there's just like professional fucking hitmen everywhere,
Yeah.
and you can say maybe like it gets a bit silly with like the Yakuza guys.
Yeah. That's all I remember about the third one is this a fucking sushi shop yakuza. But yeah, like it was a great story in, you know, guy gets his dog killed, goes for revenge. There's currency and shit. Right, fair enough. Cool. And then, as you say, yeah, it just gets more and more
High table
needlessly.
and fucking blah 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 blah. I
Yeah,
I am excited for Fort though.
fair enough.
I'll watch it. Yeah,
um,
but yeah, it happens a lot with other things. I think the Cube was another good example of just things going to shit.
mm.
Have you seen the Cube?
No, I remember we have talked about it because I thought that you were talking about the TV show The Cube,
Oh right.
as in the game
I
show.
don't know if that was
Yeah.
on point. Anyway, let's the Cube gets silly.
Mm. But do you want to remind me what The Cube is?
Um,
Or is it not that important?
you wake up in a cube, and the cube has traps in it, and you got to try and get out of the cube.
Wait,
Actually,
isn't that...
you're in a cube that's made of cubes.
Oh, okay.
That it.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, watch them if you want. Like, it's a great time waster. But yeah, it does just it gets a bit silly with the later installments. I'm still
Fair
looking at
enough.
Lily Allen.
um,
Beaker Awards.
yeah, I mean it's coming up.
I'm
Gonna be
I'm
cool,
I'm
I
I'm
guess.
excited.
I must say though that for worst poster, I don't know. I'm kind of struggling to be
Yeah,
honest.
I mean, I've kind of alluded to it. I'm probably going to vote for myself.
That's a basic move.
I am the worst poster because I got rid of all the posters worse than me.
um,
Worst poster, anyone in Genshin that isn't in Genshin Art Dump.
reminder that Genshin is the most active channel on the server.
It's I almost don't know. It's one of those ones where it's like where you're so close to saying shit you've heard all your life from the other end. It's like, what the fuck do
Yeah,
you guys even talk about?
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I do every 2 weeks. I go on and rant at length about Princess Connect just to make sure that they remember it's a gacha channel.
No,
Um,
we called it Genshin for
oh yeah,
exactly that reason.
that was me. Yeah. I was pissed off at one point, so I said, "Yeah, let's fucking call it Genshin." Um, but yeah, Pico Awards. It's gonna be
It's gonna be a fun
Pog,
time.
hopefully, probably.
I look forward to it. I look forward to Cooley winning a shit ton of awards.
Yes. Yeah. I think in terms of best new poster, he's the only one.
I
Yeah,
think in
best
terms of
best
best
artist.
poster,
Yeah, best artist. I think he's got a good shout at. And yeah, hell, best poster. Yeah.
Uwa is absolutely best emo.
Well, best emote, I think, is going to have a lot of competition because all the stickers are included as well.
Maybe like Draugr and Pogman Drip will fucking give him a run for his money, but
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of the stickers are shit, but I must say I'm partial to SHG shitting personally.
I mean, if
Jorger.
if I was to vote for anything other than Uwa, I'm probably going to vote for Repo if he took that shit today.
Yeah,
It's a very
yep,
handy sticker.
yep. I'm biased to Mish Perlman. I like Cat Sniff.
Mish Perlman? What the
Honestly,
fuck?
it's the Misha sticker. This one. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know, of course, the hidden law is you can see me in a very unflattering pose in the eyes as well. It's the hidden law.
Yeah, I can't see that in sticker sized.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't vote for it, but I love arty vibe. You know. Um.
I mean, I feel Artie Vibe is gonna be like the first to go if we ever hit like sticker limit.
Yeah. Well, maybe the George Costanza one. Um, but yeah, I mean, in terms of most used emotes, even though I don't feel like I have a particularly strong attachment to it, I use Pogman a lot. Um, and then yeah, Yosuke at the British. Rat virus was big for a long time. Um, yeah, and honestly, I mean, Amogus, you know, it's shit, but in terms of like just posting it,
Have I ever posted a Mogus? I don't think so. Which one is a
well,
Mogus? Probably not.
and the sad thing is Gondola is going to be split three ways.
I don't think that's fair.
Well,
I think Gondola should be like a
I,
package
I,
deal.
I think it is, but I don't know. I just wanted to say it. I don't know. You'd have to ask
No,
Mamba.
we just like we just like Gola or Gonla. Like it's just stubby legged Gondola.
Um. So yeah, but I have no idea who I'm voting for until it comes in. I haven't thought about it. Um. Just going to see how I feel.
Yeah, you're just gonna have like a fight with Sleepy at the last minute, put him in his like worst poster. Basically, no fucking reason.
um. I. Uh.
Oh,
Anything else on the Pico Awards?
no, because honestly, I kind of just want to keep my answer secret.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't mean like that, but just anything else generally about it or any other topics.
I think the Bigo Awards is nice. It's a fun time. Brings the family
It,
together.
it indubitably it does. Um. Well, I need to take a shit,
Cool.
so
I need to go do other things.
I. So on that,
Probably gonna piss actually.
Pog. Actually, I don't know if that's Pog or not. Basic bodily function.
Repub if you want to take a fat piss.
Actually, I do have to read.
All right. Thanks for coming, everyone.
Yeah, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
I see ya.